Going Sports Talk Worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, we got in the heavyweight division, we just gotta ask something. Does undisputed Trump mandatory or not? You know what I'm saying? Does it Trump mandatory or not? Because we got the mandatories acting up. The only one mandatory is not acting up right now is I'm gonna keep mentioning him. Is Jaime Munguia in the middleweight division. He's the mandatory for Demetrius Andrade, but don't want to fight him. Right? Just make sure that's clear because this is what we're gonna be talking about going forward of how mandatories are acting up. Right? You got Dillian White about to sue the WBC to try to get that fight with Tyson Fury if he were to win against Deontay Wilder, right? Instead of Tyson Fury going into the AJ fight for undisputed. But he wanted to try to get in between because of his February date that he's supposed to have, but not considering the pandemic. Right? So the WBC president then came out and said, hey, I don't even know what he's talking about. He's the interim champion. And, if things were normal, he probably would be getting his shot in February, just the pandemic. So there's really no need to sue about that. But then anyway, acting up, gonna sue him, you know what I mean? Talking, even though, the WBC has been very lenient. They haven't even just put him on blast at all. Just basically, hey, I don't know what he's gonna do here. So, there's a little discrepancy in the WBC. Can we get an undisputed fight between the winner of Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury and AJ for undisputed? We got something in the way of undisputed. I told you how to get when to get undisputed, get allergic. Well, now through all this Dillian White acting up, WBC, mandatory challenger, Alexander Usyk. It's like, well, hold up, remember something now. I'm supposed to be getting that fight before Joshua go messing around with Fury. I'm Joshua's mandatory, you know what I mean? So Joshua, you gonna have a problem because you ain't supposed to be going to fight Fury neither, right? He's supposed to give it to me. That's why he allowed Joshua to go the IBF route and fight Pulev. So they didn't, took a back seat once, but after that they want that shot. Now Alexander Usyk has my utmost respect. Period. He's done some unprecedented things, man. Really, we talk about it every time we talk about Alexander Usyk. He's boxing royalty, in my opinion, just because of what he's accomplished up until now. He ain't got to do a damn thing heavyweight as far as I'm concerned, because that cruiserweight run is just really unprecedented. Everybody was in that WBSS tournament. Everybody who was somebody, and it's probably people would fathom it if you would talk about, well, what if the welterweights from now will get their best eight? Because trust me, in that cruiserweight, with everybody who was somebody there, only the one Russian dude didn't show up. Forget his name, left-hander, southpaw over there in Russia, but he wasn't in this mix anyway. These dudes was a whole lot of undefeateds. Whoever you had was Usyk undefeated, Brightus undefeated, Dorticus. Um, who else was in there? Mario Garcia was in there. Marco Huck, the legend, was in there. Mike Perez, who was on a run and had lost that weight and started getting, totally fit, he was even in there. They had Rodjic, or whatever his name was. That dude was like 40-3. Then you had another dude in there, Kujasev, was 28-1 with 28 KOs at the time. Just the best of the best. So if the welterweights would do that right now, we would be talking about the Pacquiao, the Spence, the Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, the Sean Porter, the Terrence Crawford. Then the last two would say, hey, well, Kell Brook, Jeff Horn, or Kell Brook and somebody else I might be missing. That's 8 of the very best. That's what happened there. And Usyk went to everybody's backyard, directly in their backyard, and beat them. Right? Before the tournament, he beat Michael Hunter in America. Then after that tournament becoming undisputed, he beat Tony Bellew in his backyard. Liverpool, Manchester, one of them. So, you know what I mean? So the heavyweight division, yeah, damn it, I'm undisputed. I did some stuff people ain't really even thinking about. So, red carpet here. So I should be acting up more than all of them. But I don't think Alexander Usyk is acting up like that, because I think Alexander Usyk was shoot. Let's be real about this. Let Joshua go fight for undisputed. And then I do him. That's what he's trying to, get with Chisora, which is not a bad fight for a second fight in the heavyweight division. And then I'm, after that fight, undisputed. So I can be undisputed cruiserweight, and my best chance is probably against Joshua for that undisputed after that fight. I think there's promoters Alexander Krusik. And he just said, y'all ain't having that fight if y'all try to have that fight for undisputed WBO belt, it's not going to be on the line. I don't know if the powers that be are going to continue to let this happen with the, if it's an undisputed fight, then it should trump that. Even Alexander Usyk with the red carpet and all the accolades and, just awesome stuff he's accomplished to now, backseat to undisputed if they're trying to do it. Because that's the whole point of everything. But then he should be first to get the shot at the winner of that, right? He should be first to get a shot at the winner of that. That's when, and here's the thing. People have suggested, I think Bob Arum suggested, hey, well, why don't you just fight Usyk and Dillian White and clear it up? And I don't know who wouldn't want to have that. So, it'll be interesting to see how this is going forward with this stuff, with this let me get my fight before the undisputed fight. I think the sanctioning bodies need to put the foot down and say, listen, bottom line is you're mandatory, you're good, everything's been pushed back anyway, right? But if we can have some undisputed fights for one champion, we're going to have to prioritize that, and we'll get to you guys. I think that's what should probably happen. Then you get some clarity there because if you got undisputed, you know what time it is. Then we don't have to deal with it. Undisputed and everybody just fight mandatory, like Deontay Wilder has been saying. So that's what we would want. But like I said before, every time you get close, people get allergic. And let me mention it again, like people don't remember. Canelo Alvarez versus Demetrius Andrade could have been last September, one middleweight champion. And nobody in all of boxing talked about it. It was that close. So when you get close, stuff just happens. Let's see what happens this time. Doing Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.